This is a Headgum original.
Are we going to open it?
Not
Are
yet.
we?
Felt like we had to do it for the segment.
Lovely day for a Gansett. This is me trying to get sponsored by Narragansetts,
Okay.
New York's lager.
And how long have you been drinking these
It's been
beers?
about 7 years.
Can you
No
spell
way.
it? without-
No way.
Can you spell it
Can I
without
spell
looking?
Narragansett? Okay, let's see. Narragansett.
Turn it a little bit. The other way. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's right.
it wasn't as hard as I thought.
Yeah, it was pretty phonetically. Like,
I said it's a
Right on the-
lovely day for a Gansett
okay.
with some pals. This
Okay.
is supposed to be, this is our second ever in-person episode. We've set up the Zoom in such a way
Yeah.
that it's barely editable. So A, be on your A game.
Word.
B, enjoy. You know, we have this kind of live energy in a way.
This is awful. Every time I can't leave because if I stand up, then the headphones will shock you.
yeah.
It's awful. So I
pretty
do
bad.
feel like I'm actually held here against my will,
Yeah,
which is
and
really cool.
That is not, I'm not going to say that's something I set up, but it is a fortunate
Yeah, it
coincidence.
does. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. For this show specifically, yeah.
Cheers. We should say that
Are we-
it's 2:20 on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Which is a lovely time for a Gansett. Gianna's
Black
having a white
cherry
claw
White
because she doesn't
Claw.
like beer. You said it was a lager. You said that was disgusting.
Yeah. I am not a beer gal. I won't pretend to like IPAs or
That's
anything
interesting.
like that.
I don't. Oh, shocked you.
No, right on my face.
Worse. So every bad thing is happening to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this. This is my favorite episode already.
This is already one of the worst episodes we've ever had.
Yeah.
Because there's only 3 of us again.
Uh-huh.
There's something about this combination that other people don't want to join.
Yeah.
People just weren't in the office. Because it was us 3 in the office. We said maybe we should record an episode.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's exactly what
that's what
happened.
I know
And,
we know. I'm doing it for them.
And the thing is, we didn't, like, how do I put this?
Prepare.
We didn't prepare.
But that's what makes it good. That's what makes it's on its toes. You can feel how fragile it is.
Yeah.
Which to me is sort of my sweet spot. That's sort of the batter's box in a way.
Okay.
Because I'm ready to slam a Gansett.
Stop talking about Gansett.
It's become my personality.
You can talk about other things.
All right. Name a topic. I'll talk about it.
Okay. What did you eat for lunch today?
Trick question.
What are you talking about? How
I had
is
a
that trick
sandwich. I had a
question?
hero.
Okay, great. Great. Let's talk
kind?
about
What
heroes.
was on it?
Yeah.
It was honey turkey, chipotle mayo,
Okay.
Gouda.
I hate that you're
And
answering
lettuce.
this like you're being accused. I just want you to
it's a
change the topic. man.
cross-examination. When did it turn into a cross? It's supposed to be fun.
You asked us to ask you things.
You know what I don't like is like the fucking defense, the wall of defense being the Zoom that I'm not in the physical room with you guys.
Yeah, now we've actually cornered you in this
Staring
room.
daggers at me. I don't appreciate it. Oh, we're going to really get into it today though. Meaning, let's really get to know one another. We should say Gianna's hired full time now, which is unbelievable.
Grats.
We knew it would happen, but the last time you were on the show, you hadn't been hired yet.
No. I also graduated college between this
Very
time and
good.
this time.
Cool it with the applause, man.
I'm just trying to give her due.
Yeah. But we can save it like till the end, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I
you are
liked
just
the
still
applause.
asking.
I liked the applause.
Also, last
course.
time we talked, you had to like cram an entire yoga course into a weekend.
Yeah.
How did
Forgot
that go?
about
Did
that.
you pass?
I did pass, obviously, because I graduated.
Right.
I didn't actually do all of the yoga that I was supposed to do. And my teacher was very, very, very gracious and gave me an A- despite me
What?
missing like
No way.
half
A
of the
C
assignments.
would be
literally.
fine.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. And I need to email her and thank her. It's just like I've been busy, but yeah, thank you.
What was your grade point average? Because this shit is gonna
think
matter in the rest of your life.
She's already hired. At the
No,
racing company.
like next company, they're gonna ask again.
I don't
Trust
think
me.
so. No, they only ask about where you worked.
10 years down the line, they keep asking.
I don't think so. You've never been 5-10 years down the line.
Yeah, I know, but I figure as much.
So you guess. So you guess.
Do you have your GPA on your resume?
I do.
No.
You're fucked
What?
up
Why?
for that.
What's yours? 3.9?
No, it was 3.5, which is not.
Don't put that on a resume.
It's not
then.
much to brag home to write home about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
Mine
the
was
opposite
like
of a
a
braggart?
3.3.
Like someone who kind of openly projects
a braggart,
like-
bad information about themselves.
Self-deprecation.
a saggart, like
Saggart.
sagging.
A sag after, a brag after. I don't know. But you finished up
Yeah.
with a GPA of what?
Like a 3.3, 3.4, I think.
I had the
Okay.
lowest GPA in college of any of us.
What did you
I think
have?
It was 3.2.
That's
That's
of
not
it is
bad.
bad though.
You know how many C's I got? Because I in my GEs?
What? How many C's you got?
Like probably 9.
What were your GEs?
That's
Glad you asked.
specific random ass number. Probably 9.
I don't think it was 9. Geology, obviously.
Okay, C'ology more like, right?
Okay. Cool with the C shit, because that's actually the one thing that I get insecure about.
Nice. Okay, I found it.
Sorry, did you say 9? Because those
No,
are
C, I said C.
Okay.
Keep going though.
Linguistics.
You've been speaking English your entire life.
There was, if I'm being honest, a freshman math seminar, the mathematics of gaming.
Okay.
Shut
Okay.
up.
That seems way more like interesting. Like you.
I learned how to count cards. I didn't get a C
Oh.
in that one. I got an A. It was easy because it was kind of like learning how to con.
to come.
To con.
Oh.
So it was like card game mathematics.
In a way.
Like
In a
shape
way.
of my heart sting mathematics.
It was like board games. Every week was a different type of game.
Okay. Just looking
I'm
at you
really,
normally.
really not liking your energy.
This is the most energy I've brought.
Fuck.
No, yeah. We did a Vegas month.
Okay. You went to Vegas?
For a month. Yeah, it was just a month.
For that class?
Yeah, all expense paid.
No way.
You're lying.
There's no fucking way.
No, it was just in class, but we did talk
Okay.
about doing a class Vegas trip for a weekend. And then our professor Sanjay was kind of like, you guys are, I would go for the gaming, but not all you guys are 21, so you're not gonna be able to get in the casinos. I cannot endorse 18-year-olds going to a casino. I'll lose my job. And I actually ended up, and now keep in mind that this guy is son of an immigrant, brown,
Of course. Yeah.
doing incredibly well for himself. I did petition to get him fired.
Fired.
Yeah.
Extradited even.
Yes, no, I was like, get out of the country, like go back where you came from, and I don't
Wow,
know if
bad,
it's kind of
bad.
Stockholm
Very bad
syndrome.
move.
No, 100%, because everybody asked me that, and it felt so good to dish it out,
To dish it out?
and I can't take it.
At least you're honest with yourself.
We're all college graduates.
Yeah.
BA or BFA?
BA.
Nice.
BA.
Me too.
Yeah.
Nice.
BFA, but yeah.
So you think you're
I was
better than
gonna
us?
say,
or-
weren't
No,
you a film major?
I just wanted to be a part of a group.
yeah.
The FA?
Yeah. Well, no, because you guys were
The-
BA,
we're BA.
Yeah.
and so I wanted to say that I was BA.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
okay.
honestly, this is all turning out to be BS.
Ah, that's
Science.
funny, I guess.
Also bullshit. Not, I guess.
Just say if it's funny or not.
Um,
All right, so
how long have we been doing this fucking thing?
why all of a sudden the sour attitude, man?
It's not all of a sudden.
All by the way, the fact that you say sour all the time has made me say sour way more in my life.
January, and almost at the end of January.
Yeah.
How are you guys looking forward to beach season already? Or?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
100%. No. And then if you say no, you look like an idiot.
I guess so. I don't look like an idiot. I'm kind of looking forward to beach season.
Why
Like,
are you kind of looking
I don't
for
like
it?
the beach.
You don't like the beach?
You don't like the
You're
beach?
so fast on it.
Do you like mountains? What do you like? What's your bag?
I love mountains.
All right.
I love the
That's
water.
Have both.
I
You
love
can have
sand.
both. You
And I
can go
love
to
the
Malibu.
sun.
So you love the beach.
Oh no, I fucking hate the beach.
You don't like
man.
when they're all together. You like sand independently of sun and water.
Well, no, I like it when sand, water, like even like the crisp air, like
Then what do you not like about the beach?
Desert? You want a desert oasis?
No, that's like, that's too much.
That's too much. That's nothing. Almost.
But I really like the water, especially being like right by the coastline.
That's the beach.
great.
The coastline is the beach. You're describing a beach, but you're saying you hate beaches. Do you understand why we're confused?
Not.
What do you think?
I guess I'm kind of picking.
What do
it
you
up.
think a mountain is? Because you said you loved mountains, and then you're describing beaches.
Oh, a mountain's like an elevated natural landform. Correct?
Okay, correct. And then a beach. Got it. So Johnny does like the beach, but you're not excited about beach season because why? It's too far away.
It's not even that far away.
I actually really, I genuinely don't enjoy the beach. It's a little too boring to me. I mean, if I wanted to sit around on the sand, or just sit around anywhere, I'd sit around anywhere.
Do you not swim?
I don't swim because the water's too cold.
I agree with that. I don't really swim either.
Exactly. So why do you go to the beach?
Because I like to lay on the beach and look hot.
If I wanted to sit and be bored on hot sand, I would never have left the basement that my parents kept me in.
Do you want
Do
to
we
talk
need
a
to
little
call
bit? Yeah, do we need to talk?
I'm already
Do we need to
out
talk?
of it.
Yeah, obviously, but that kind of trauma does not just sit with you when you're there. It kind of follows you for the rest of your life.
Well, you did say you have therapy after this.
You want to unpack? You want to unpack this?
Not really. That's not my job.
But you think the therapist should? I lie to my therapist all the time.
Why?
That's
You're
to
paying,
my money's
you're paying
worth.
money.
Because I don't have enough trauma.
What
so
have you said? What have
I
said?
told
Yeah,
her?
I'm sure you've like, what?
I was honestly purposefully flunked in a lot of my classes. Those C's I was telling you about, it's because people were out to get me. And then I could make up these backstories about how professors, tried to get me expelled. And again, the story about me trying to get Sanjay gone is 100% true. So I like flip things that I do to other people.
So, first off,
I kicked a tween down a flight of stairs, and I told my therapist that was me that got kicked.
Okay.
To what end?
To what end? What doesn't matter the end, because the ends justify the means, and I don't know what the means are until I do them. Does that make sense? Like, I'm only me every day, and it happens to be that I create this chaos, these horrible acts.
Okay, so you like to be able to perform, I guess, in front of your therapist, right? Like, kind of put on these like little facades for them.
Not perform as much as outright lie. Again, to get my money's worth. Because if I just told her what happens in my actual life, she'd be like, you're fine. So there's like, I need to get advice that I can actually apply.
Okay, well, have you applied any of this advice?
What? Okay, well, for example, one of them was don't kick tweens.
Okay.
That hasn't necessarily manifested in my everyday life so far,
Okay.
because earlier today I did kick a tween.
So you have not learned anything. You aren't getting your money's worth.
Well,
And you are a bad person.
Everybody needs to be in therapy, they say, so I'm giving it a fucking shot. And you know
The
who
old
else I
college
gave
try.
a shot?
Just lying the whole time.
Yeah. No, I did set up. You've seen these free COVID tests, like booths in Williamsburg.
Yeah.
What? What are you gonna say?
I set up a stanchion in a tent, and I said free COVID tests. They were dummy
stanchion?
tests. They were.
Can you explain what a stanchion is?
It was like a banner, I think. Some kind of banner that said free COVID tests, and then people came into the tent, and I would like, do the swab and everything. It was just a Q-tip. I don't have the tests. It was dummy tests, and they were dummies for coming me to test.
Do you realize these people are
It's
kind of fearful for their
terrorism.
lives right now? Yeah, that is kind of terrorism in a way.
Okay, wow. And now the T word comes out.
Yeah.
Is it because I look like Sanjay?
Obviously not. You're in a room with another Sanjay lookalike.
Oh my God, I can't wait till he's shit canned. I really can't. We're all people of color.
Yeah.
How does that mean?
What?
The one thing I ask of you guys is don't bring up the C thing or interrupt me. That's the one thing.
That's two things.
Oh, yeah, that is.
If you guys feel comfortable with it,
What?
what's the race you would rather be?
Probably be white because I'd get a lot of free shit, and I'd get to hang out with like, have dinner parties. What do other white people do? They play Can Jam a
They
lot.
skirt the law.
They play. What's that
They
game?
do skirt the law,
They
but
read Cam Jansen.
Cam Jansen?
Yeah, the woman with the girl with the photographic memory.
I don't remember. The one with the photograph?
You know,
No.
children's book.
No.
Yeah, no.
You guys don't know Corduroy?
I do know
I know
Corduroy.
The
Corduroy.
Cowardly Bear.
I love Corduroy.
I didn't read Corduroy. I was a little too advanced for that kind of
What'd you
bullshit.
read?
No David. Have you heard
What?
of that? No David.
What is that about?
I love No David too.
What is No David?
That's a classic.
No
It's-
David is a book.
That's
and
not about David.
No, it is about David.
It's a picture book, and every page it says No David, and this child is a Dennis the Menace type. He's pushing over fish bowls. No David. If he's like pulling a cat's tail. No David. And it just goes like that. And at the end, it's yes, David. Because like he feels bad for all he's done, and then there's like a kind of redemption arc.
And at the end, it's yes, Daddy. And
Yes.
God. Did David? I don't know. I don't know how to. First of all, let's get that out of the way. You guys are acting like saints of Newark, 2 New Jersey residents, not residents, but alums, really.
Okay.
And my question is that you guys are kind of scrutinizing every decision I make, saying, you know, casting judgment that I shouldn't set up what you guys called booths of terrorism.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Okay,
No,
right.
Bad
Definitely
idea.
not.
What do you guys do that's morally questionable?
Morally questionable.
Yeah, reprehensible even.
I mean, I have a lot of like guy friends, and they all have girlfriends. They're all in relationships.
Loser
Every-
for having friends in relationships.
all right,
You
relax,
got to be
man.
friends with single guys.
I guess. I mean, it's not really my decision. I'm really happy for them too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. So I've been telling their girlfriends anytime they come over, and like we're all hanging out, and like
Yeah.
let's say my friend has to go to the bathroom, I'll tell her like, "Hey, you should probably paint your nails soon. Like, get your nails painted." I don't know like what's gonna happen, but like I feel like I have a good feeling. You should probably get your nails painted. And then they get their nails painted, get the whole mani pedi thing. Then like weeks go by, nothing happens.
That's so fucked.
You think that they're getting ready to be proposed? Like you're instilling the idea they might get proposed to?
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think it's really that morally questionable because at the right at the start, they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, "Oh, something."
You
is
think
about to
you're
happen.
making people happy?
Yeah. I mean, I see it in their face. and
Promoting
they're like-
self-care.
and they give me a big old hug. Like that means a lot to me.
It's morally questionable because in the end, they're left off worse than before. They were at a stasis. You gave them a high, and then they end up in a low.
Yeah.
Like, do you see that?
Well, like I said, I have a good feeling. So it's not like I'm not giving them anything concrete.
But you don't see how that could make someone think they're about to be proposed to, or something great's gonna happen, a trip or something.
I don't know. I mean,
You
I
don't
mean,
even
I
think
think
about it.
that's
Not
why
really.
he does it, because you do think about it.
Yeah.
I think that
I guess like it's in the back of my mind, like, oh, like this could mean like you're getting proposed to. But like, I don't know, like if you tell somebody like I have a good feeling about you, like doesn't that make them feel good, right?
I feel physically uncomfortable.
I guess speak for yourself.
I
Yeah,
feel
speak for
like in
yourself.
some way this is
myself,
deeply misogynistic, but I can't put a finger on why.
Oh, okay.
That was easy.
This show is Webby worthy.
What-
This episode, it's actually going better than I thought, mostly because I've gotten me to confess and you to confess to morally reprehensible hobbies, really.
Okay.
Gionna, what's something potentially more morally reprehensible that you do?
I was gonna bring up the group chat that we have and the fact that half of it is
no.
just
Let's not
We don't
let's not bring that up.
We don't bring that up. And I'm not in the group chat, but we don't bring that up.
yeah. We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay,
But everything you say and do in that group chat is morally reprehensible.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Have
Like
you
we're
ever
not
cheated
being
on
like
somebody?
No.
Have you ever cheated on somebody?
no, but I would.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know. Usually it's like a mistake when people do. Yeah. Like if you had said yes, it would have been like yes, but like I made a huge mistake.
Well, like I feel like when everyone's like cheating on like a test, like there's like, oh, I cheated on that test too. Like, oh, that was so sweet.
But that's not the same thing.
Yeah. Because you're hurting someone instead of just like increasing your academic success.
Well, I mean, like the teachers kind of hurt, aren't they?
No, the teachers don't give a
the
fuck.
teachers don't care. Yeah.
And if they do, they suck. That's what if I was gonna be. Here's the thing: if I ever end up being a high school teacher, I'm gonna be like, you guys are all getting good grades. Like, you know, if the worst you'll get is a B- or something like that, and you don't have to come at all. But if you come, show up to learn, and we'll learn, and you'll get an A. And, I'll figure it out with the administration.
This is you halfway through the marking period.
Why didn't you tell us this shit on syllabus week? Also, you're drinking a Narragansett. Can't do that.
I had a teacher like that, low-key. Shout out Mr. Lee
Yeah.
Oh, from high school?
from high school. He used to give me, when I would skip other classes, I would like go to his class and he would write me like a late pass.
It's
So I
amazing.
could.
Wow.
And where is he now?
I think he's still teaching.
I think he was fired.
Yeah.
No.
I thought he was I thought he was serving like a 5-year sentence for,
yeah.
tax evasion.
Yeah, tax evasion was, yeah.
It was like white collar, but still kind of
Yeah. Crazy.
Guys,
Yeah.
Don't ruin this for me.
Don't ruin this for Lee.
Yeah. All right, Jeffrey, do you have a segment?
We do have to take a break, and then I'll be right
Okay.
back with, I think, the best segment I've ever come up with on this show.
Christ.
God.
Is something preventing you from achieving your goals or interfering with your happiness? Well, check out betterhelp.com/what's that? BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist, where you can connect in a safe and private online environment that's so convenient you can start communicating in under 48 hours. Now, it's not a crisis line or self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online. You can send a message to your counselor anytime and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if need be. It's also more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. The service is available for clients worldwide, meaning you can find the particular expertise that you need without limiting yourself to the counselors located physically near you. BetterHelp has licensed professional counselors who specialize in depression, anger, stress, family conflicts, anxiety, LGBT matters, relationships, grief, self-esteem, sleeping, and trauma, and much, much more. And you can check out the testimonials posted to their site daily. So everyone here at Headgum, we all want you to start living a happier life today. And as a listener of the Headgum podcast, you get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/what's that? Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/what's that? Thanks, BetterHelp.
And we're back. You guys are going to love this. I wrote this specifically for you, and if you don't like it, sorry, but I put a ton of work into it.
You wrote this specifically for us in like the 30 minutes that you were
Writing.
sitting
Yeah.
by yourself.
But
Okay.
they're not 30 minutes. It was like a half a day, let's call it.
Okay.
Because I started it at like 1:10 and we recorded this at 2:20.
I guess.
I always forget how long this song is.
Maybe you should shorten it. Get a different one.
Welcome to West Alps or West's Apps.
Okay.
So, you guys know the Alps, the mountain range.
Swiss Alps, yeah.
Swiss
I know
well,
of them.
the Western Alps is kind of like, it encompasses all of Monaco, the southeast corner of France, and some of Switzerland.
Fine.
Fine. Okay, right? And then West's Apps.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions?
I'm guessing it's Kanye West's apps, right?
Yes.
Or
but-
appetizers.
Yeah,
or...
the second one. So
Okay.
basically, you have to think that Ye eats out almost every day.
Okay.
Right.
Especially with Julia.
Yeah.
He's trying to impress
What
her.
a fox.
That's really good. Yeah.
You said it was good.
It's
but...
hard because I'll never find somebody like Fox.
Yeah.
Let alone Lily James.
Yeah, because you're just a bad person.
Earlier today, I was
Lily
trying to
James?
find. I tweeted earlier today that if taking her surname was all it took, I would take Lily James's last name. But she hasn't seen the tweet,
Yeah.
and so
You
I'm
probably
gonna-
will never.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to at her because she doesn't have a Twitter, so I was trying to find her agents and
Oh,
publicists.
so that's bad. You
Private
shouldn't do that.
account.
Yeah.
They're probably not
Private
going to
accounts.
respond either.
it's their job to kind of monitor, especially the
Yeah.
publicist.
Yeah, they're going to monitor it.
Say-
and
They'll
then they're
probably
gonna see.
put you on like a list.
Yeah,
Really?
probably like a blacklist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about like a brown list? So it's like because I'm brown.
Yeah,
and it's
obviously.
It's a common
yeah,
layer. It's
I
kind of
get
brown
I get
area.
like the pun and everything,
Yeah.
but like they're definitely going to blacklist you from like future Hollywood stuff.
Vars.
Vars?
I didn't explain the game. It's West Alps or West Saps. So I'm gonna either list. a town
Okay.
in the Western Alps.
Okay.
Okay.
Or an appetizer that Kanye West might have eaten at some point.
Vars.
Vars. Keep in mind, he eats at very fancy restaurants.
That's a town.
Vars.
That's correct. Vars is a town in the Western Alps.
Okay.
I don't know how you pronounce this. Chorgis or Corgis.
That sounds like an app to me. I don't know.
That's going to be a town in the Alps.
Wow. Gorgeous.
All right. What about bread?
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
This has to be a trick question,
It's
right?
like an app, Kanye West app.
That's
yeah.
a Kanye
It's
West
not a
app.
trick
Because a
question.
lot of times, I don't know how often you guys eat out. They'll bring, you don't even have to order it. They bring bread to the table.
Yes,
Yeah.
we get it. I don't know if you were gonna say something.
Corn fritters.
Okay, that's
That's an app.
That's an app.
Correct.
Okay, and this is the best segment you got.
We had 40 minutes. We weren't supposed to record today.
Yeah,
We weren't supposed to record just today.
great. That was a good one.
Gap.
Yeah, yeah. Gap.
That's a town in the Alps.
Correct. Okay. Digne. Dean.
It's a
Digne?
town.
Correct. Snacks.
Snacks.
Snacks?
Yeah.
That's not an app. Nor is it a town.
That's going to be an appetizer.
Snacks. Is
Snacks,
You
yes!
can't order snacks.
What
on,
even
like,
is
the
an
menu.
appetizer
Dude.
then if not snacks?
You're not wrong, but you need to be specific because you don't go to a restaurant and you order snacks.
Okay.
I feel like this.
What about banchan?
Banchan?
At Korean barbecue, that's just snacks.
I don't.
Almost spilled my gansett.
Do you go to Banchan and order snacks?
You go to Korean barbecue and order banchan. Banchan snacks, almost.
You said almost, so it's not.
I don't know the direct translation. I just know that I get banchan and it's a bunch of snacks as apps. This is not how I wanted this to go.
I feel like this game could have been interesting if you had like taken the names of like fancy foods, you know, like French.
No,
stuff.
of course.
And,
Okay.
And I think he knows this.
yeah.
Note taken. What about Alps?
Alps.
Yeah.
Alps is a city, town. No,
It's not a city or a town. It's like more of a region.
How is that wrong?
How about this? Pate.
That's an app.
Yeah.
I thought that one would get Johnny. What about Opes?
Opes.
Yeah.
Oops. That's
Town.
town, yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Or a region or whatever the hell.
It was well, now it's incorrect if you're changing it to that. It was actually a
I'm
town.
not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I feel like for all intents and purposes, region, town, and city can all be the same thing right now.
Because the other option is food.
Yes.
Yeah. What about apps?
That's an app.
All right. I can see the energy. I can feel it. Maybe they can feel it on the video right now,
Yeah,
but
probably.
the energy's shifting.
Yeah.
Not in my favor. What about free juice?
Free juice?
Like free juice
Say
or
yeah, free juice or free juice.
Free juice.
Okay. So it's a town.
Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
a town. That's going to be maybe the southernmost part of the Alps. What
It
about
was the
right.
fucking hand motion.
because you're approaching
Free
Italy
juice.
almost. What about bay juice?
Bay juice?
Yeah.
That's a town, I guess.
It's got to be a town.
That's gonna be Bay's juice if I said it slower.
Gross.
So that's cause she a snack. Oh, if you're in a relationship, by the way, major key alert, savor every last sip
Of the relationship, every sip,
of your partner.
I hate that.
enough.
Wow. If you guys hate that, then you're not gonna like any of the rest of this. Let's just move on. That was
Bay juice.
West Alps or West Apps, and I had a lot of fun with that. You guys brought absolute poison to the table, and I can't believe it went this way. I'm starting to get mad.
Don't sing. Don't sing when you're mad.
Johnny, you brought in a segment.
Yeah. So I think this podcast.
Yeah, it's
is
really good.
No, I think it's getting a little too big for its britches right now, and we've all done some morally dubious things.
Sure.
Yeah. So call me an optimist, but I really do think that we're gonna mess up really, really soon.
Do you want to get it? You want an intro song?
Do you have an intro song?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, okay.
Haven't done this one in a while.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope it fits the game.
Yeah, it doesn't, but
All right, cool. Oh. At the very least, it's a
Is
good
there
time
a
to have a
purpose
Gansett.
to these?
Oh, no, I just thought it'd be fun to have a drink.
Oh, I
also.
like that.
yeah, it was good. Okay, so in this segment, I wanted to see if you guys could help me write a notes app apology.
All right.
I do figure that I'm going to need it at some point.
Yeah.
So here's what I have so far. I'm going to go line by line. And feel free to stop me if I'm going in like the wrong direction. And
All right.
I really do urge you to stop me so I can better hone in my apologizing capabilities.
I already feel like it's gonna be bad then, but let's hear
Yeah.
it. Because you shouldn't.
well-
if you're presenting it to people, it should have gone through a couple drafts. How many drafts was it?
This is one. This
Got
is
it.
kind of just freestyled. I did write a sentence and I was like, I'll rework that sentence. And
Are
then-
you apologizing for anything in particular?
Well,
or-
no, I think like could be like a catch-all for anything that I do.
okay.
Any of my antics.
I think any already never mind because it should be specific to the situation.
Yeah, you need to be taking accountability.
and listening to like why you did something wrong.
I wrote about that. in
Got it. Okay,
this
let's
one.
hear it. Let's just
Yeah.
hear it.
So I'm not perfect, and neither are you, actually.
Already
Okay.
stop. Yeah, no, because that's like even if that's true, it's a given. You don't have to say it in
Okay.
an apology.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So
So just take the second fragment out and then continue.
the I'm not perfect.
You can keep that. That's good to admit guilt up top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't say that about someone else who you wronged.
Okay. All right. Next line. I've been listening. I've been seeing what everyone has to say. Actually, we should add like sad music underneath every time I start apologizing. Then you can do it in post.
All right.
I've been listening. I've been seeing what everyone has to say. And I waited till general discourse slowed to a crawl before finally making a statement. What is an apology, really? Sounds too sad. This is a fun apology.
No way.
What?
Stop. It's already not a catch-all. Let's just plug and play something horrible you did, right? Let's maybe say you made disparaging comments about one of your colleagues who happened to be a woman.
Oh, okay.
It was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll use you as an example.
You make disparaging comments about me all the time.
Don't
Okay. Well, I
make
should
a fun apology.
Okay.
Because it's not fun. Everything you've said so far has been dire.
Okay.
And then you kind of want to make it fun because you're not having fun. You're not supposed to have fun. You're in the doghouse.
Yeah. I mean, when you read someone's notes app apology too,
Sure.
like you feel like kind of sad when you're walking into like reading it. So I wanted like this is in the next line.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave this post better than when you walked in.
Okay, it's not a physical space.
Yeah.
2 sentences in a row you mentioned walking into an apology. It's a notes app. It's post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's good.
No.
No.
I take out fun apology, take out the last sentence as well.
Fun apology was like one thing that
You were really
I was really happy about it, but like obviously it's like not fun to you guys. But whatever. Maybe I'll keep it in.
Nope.
What I did was funny. Can we agree?
cut that part for sure. It wasn't funny if you're apologizing. Yeah.
Okay. I get why people are upset. What do you want me to say? I'm sorry for being funny.
No. No.
Now you're just gaslighting everyone.
better to not post this at all.
But like we can like rewrite this a few more times and then we'll probably get it to like a place where it can at least live in the drafts.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Oops. So I do that 3 times.
Oops 3 times in a row. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
How did you think that this was good to present? How long did this take?
It took me like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't more than that. It's still your better judgment should have kicked in. This is crazy. No way.
And then like in the middle of the post, we're going to have an ad break.
Oh
You're
my fucking
monetizing an
God.
apology. Who's the ad? Who's the company that you had maybe sponsoring this Funpology?
Buy 3 free meals with HelloFresh. And
No
get
way.
3 for free using promo code
Now
Notes
you're
app.
making money off the traction of a public apology.
Yeah.
No.
Promo code Notes app?
Yeah. I mean, obviously
Why
it's
would
going
you
to be
want to
whatever.
draw attention to the fact that it's a Notes app apology?
I mean, I work with advertisers. They want to know where it came from. So using the promo code Notes app, they can track.
Focus on the victim, the person you've hurt, not a major conglomerate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food delivery service.
It's great, right?
No, it's not.
No.
You're not hearing us.
Okay.
But let's keep going.
Will I change? Well,
Yes.
ask me in 5 years.
No way.
Oh my God.
Till then, can we really predict the future?
If you keep going on a tangent about the future.
Well, I mean, I think everyone's thinking about the future, right?
Not when they're reading a Notes app apology
Okay.
from you. By the way, in this case, you must have done something at least where there was news about it because you're posting this.
Right.
Yeah.
Not calling
There was
the
a lot of
person.
discourse up
There was a
until
lot
this
of
point.
discourse.
Well, I mean, it slowed a lot. Like I waited until like people stopped talking about it to bring it up again.
Why would...
Because like it was too much. Like everyone was kind of coming at me from all sides.
So you're
At all
not even worried
cylinders.
about the victim? You're worried about how you felt? Because usually it's like we want to wait till everything dies down because
I mean,
you want to
it's
privately
my
apologize.
it's my post. It's my Notes app apology.
It's your moment.
My moment to shine. Okay, so
Continue.
future,
Yeah.
great.
So far, I
Nice.
think we've kept, of the sentences you've said, we've kept 4.
Well,
I'm not
But we're
perfect.
editing the other ones. I think like in every draft, like you kind of have to rewrite pretty much everything, right?
No,
No.
usually you just like, you whittle down is the ideal. So like the last couple drafts, you don't have to do much.
Oh, okay. So this is the first.
This one's
draft,
almost a
so-
total rewrite.
which is fine. I've had to do that before.
That's not surprising. Let's keep hearing the rest of it.
Anyway, I'm a good person. The blame should really be shifted somewhere else. The situation in Iran is getting really crazy.
Oh my
That's where
God.
that energy should go. That's where that energy should go.
Don't repeat yourself. Do not repeat yourself for emphasis. Don't bring foreign policy into it. You're politicizing and monetizing a public apology for a horrible wrongdoing that you did.
It's gonna get likes, a lot of views. It's gonna, at the very least, the people who are mad are going to see it.
Okay. And by the way, I did read over your shoulder earlier, just a little bit, that sentence, I'm pretty sure. And the original draft, and I'm glad you made this change. I don't think it should be Iran, but it was originally going to be Coney 2022.
Yeah.
10-year anniversary. Why don't we talk about that?
Yeah.
No
but
way.
like, I didn't like. It wouldn't have been as evergreen because I wrote 2022 and like after 2022.
What if
I wrote
Iran's
something-
fine?
Yeah, what if...
It's also not evergreen.
Look,
that's
Like
why I don't-
America's gonna meddle in Iran for some reason. We're gonna
Why are we writing an evergreen apology?
because we're gonna need it. Trust me.
I'm not a part of this.
Maybe like ask me in 5 years.
Eventually, you are canceled for something and post a public apology. And you're like, by the way, thanks to my buddies Gionna and Geoff for really helping me through this entire process.
And
No,
writing
no,
this
no, no.
apology for
I haven't
me.
talked to Johnny in 5 years. There's more?
There is. We're about to close it. Till then, peace and love to my fans who have stuck by me. And to my haters, I offer you nothing. Later, y'all.
Honestly, I kind of fuck with that last
No
one.
way. You can't give him that. His haters hate him for a reason now.
That's
good one.
true. That's true.
It's not, you can't say it's a good one.
I like that energy on a general
Yeah.
note, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think in this situation,
And like in a notes apology, it's like really good.
I think
No.
let's just do kind of a recap on what to change and what, not only about the notes app apology, but about you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
Let's start
all
with-
ears.
It doesn't feel like it, but yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. Number 1, don't create evergreen apologies because
Okay.
apologies should be singular to each person that you wronged.
Okay.
Number 2,
Yeah.
I would say actually maybe don't go public. Maybe reach out to the person individually so that they know that you actually give a shit and think about them instead of taking it as your moment to monetize and politicize.
yeah,
Okay.
And then 4, this is just more on a micro scale for this apology. I would cut everything other than I'm not perfect. You don't even say I'm sorry. You don't even say I'm sorry. Oh, you try to solicit forced or switched blame. You try to like
yeah.
shift it to a struggling country.
Oh, I know. I did say I'm sorry. I was
When you
like,
say, I'm sorry that
I'm sorry for being funny.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, so
that's
just I'm sorry
not-
then. Let's do I'm not perfect. I'm sorry. That's it.
Maybe
What about the
throw in
oops?
something
The
about
oopses were really nice.
Absolutely cut the oopses.
Well, I do challenge you guys to write a better notes app apology. because I am trying.
That's what's most concerning. I was gonna say once we
Yeah.
transitioned away from the recap is that we're here for you.
Yeah, and
Just
I'm glad you
personal.
guys are here.
Just hear us out because you might not like the rest of it. Is that we're here for you for whatever you need, and you have a support system.
Yeah.
You don't have to make these.
Thanks, by the way.
Listen, you're not listening. That's another thing you have to work on. Is that maybe don't make these like big swing cries for help on public forums where like 40,000 people are going to see this.
Yeah.
And they're going to think that you're doing well or that this is a comedy bit. We're here with you. We know you personally that this is an actual cry for help because you're actually dealing with stuff. Okay. Yeah. And now you're getting sad
Therapy,
because you're starting to
maybe.
sink
It's
into
like-
the real feelings.
It's all right, though.
Therapy.
It's not all right. That's what we're saying.
Well, regardless, I am glad you guys were here to help me brainstorm because these celebrities, who do these no tap apologies, they do have full PR teams, and we don't have that kind of luxury.
You, not we. You keep saying we. I don't want to be linked in
Yeah.
because also this kind of supposes that something.
Oh, so you have a
bad's gonna
PR team or something?
No, I don't.
Exactly. So we don't
but I
have
don't-
that luxury.
happen. But we don't have any skeletons in our closet.
I also want to clarify that even though it sounds nice, I'm not really a part of your support system.
Oh, okay. So like,
Yeah.
I'm okay. Fuck. This is like a real kick in the teeth, but
Teeth.
yeah, but it's nice, you know.
It's not nice. You're on the verge of tears. This is
I think-
crazy. I've never seen him like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should probably cut to a break.
Yeah.
We did this again. We did this last week. I've said we've never done it, but now we're doing it 2 weeks in a row. Let's just kind of regroup and we'll come back and wrap the show up. This is so fucked.
Guys, you know my problem with edibles? Sometimes you get so high. I mean, it can really be difficult to control the dose, and there's nothing worse than being baked out of your mind when you didn't plan on it. And you know, once you eat it, there's no going back. You just sit there suffering, stoned out of your mind. That's why when I need the perfect medium high, I hit up my friends at Diet Smoke for their delicious Delta 8 THC gummies. So what is Delta 8? Delta 8 is a slightly less potent THC. The THC you're probably most familiar with is Delta 9, and while both are natural to the cannabis plant, Diet Smoke extracts their Delta 8 from hemp. Some may call this a loophole. I call it the secret recipe to getting a smooth, stable, and most importantly, legal high. Diet Smoke is legal in most states, and it's non-prescription. Just check Diet Smoke's website to see if they ship their delicious gummies to your state. Now, you're probably asking yourself, does Diet Smoke really get you high? Of course! The high you get with Diet Smoke is best described as somewhere between the chillness of CBD and that classic stoned feeling you get with regular weed. Diet Smoke isn't light, it's just right. Plus, Diet Smoke comes in 2 delicious flavors, blue raspberry and watermelon. Now, I always love blue raspberry flavored things, but Marika can't get enough of watermelon, man. I say try them both. Each gummy is infused with 10 milligrams of Delta 8 THC derived from American-grown hemp. And you know what they say? Buy American, get high with American. Also, Diet Smoke's Delta 8 gummies are low in sugar, fat-free, and delicious. And did I mention they're legal? So when CBD isn't enough and traditional THC is too much, enjoy the smooth buzz of Diet Smoke. Go to dietsmoke.com and use promo code SAM, S-A-M, for 20% off your order. That's Diet Smoke, promo code SAM for 20% off. And as a special offer, Diet Smoke's coupon code can be used on every order. Diet Smoke's Delta 8 THC gummies are not for use or sale to people under the age of 21. Please use responsibly. Thanks, Diet Smoke.
And we're back.
Let's go.
Can you please?
I'm back on the saddle, baby. Apologized, ready to go. What's the next wave?
Let's go.
What's the next
Go
wave,
where?
guys?
Let's go. What are you talking about?
When we were testing the mic levels, you specifically said that you were not going to scream.
Yeah, so I probably clipped pretty bad, but it'll be worth it.
Oh my fucking god. It's been 40 minutes. Let's wrap things up. Plugs, Gianna, what do you have going on? What do you want to point the people to? Floor is yours.
Follow me on Instagram at Gionna.
Spell that out for the people.
I'm gonna fucking spell it out. You bet your ass I'm gonna spell it out.
Okay, let's
You
go
were
for
crying in the break. You teared up.
it. Yeah, but I'm back. I'm ready for another 50 minutes of this shit.
No way.
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram at Gionna, Gionna. Propose marriage to the comments. Propose marriage
to
in
the comments. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
To me in the comments.
And we should say you're in a gainfully employed relationship. You're not going to say yes to
no,
anybody.
I'm not.
So
I'm
why would
not
they
gonna
do it?
say anything back. But I think it's a little game that we have going on. People enjoy it.
Okay, sure. If that's the bit that you're gonna go
This
with.
dog and pony show, this cat and mouse game.
Propose marriage in the comments.
Yes, especially the women who listen to this podcast.
Yes, especially the women. Honestly.
You have to say my name first.
Johnny. I motioned with my eyes because we're in the same room.
Okay, finally. I do have a plug. Follow me on Instagram at JohnnyV, JohnnyVii. Follow me there. Where my notes apology might be.
You gonna post it?
Probably.
You
Probably to my
should
story.
post the amended version, and it's even worse than the first. So yeah, go check out Johnny's Instagram. That's also my plug. Is at Johnny V. Your memes are hilarious.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No shade on Gianna, but also like
I don't post memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually am considering unfollowing the meme accounts that I follow. I think they flood my feed and it's too much.
Yeah.
And they're not ever funny or things that I need to be a part of, I feel like, anymore.
I feel like it's a good. I do follow
I
a lot of
follow a
accounts.
few good ones.
I follow a lot of bad meme accounts.
Yeah, on
because I
purpose.
think it's just good to see like, oh, people are laughing at these things. Like,
That's what pisses me off. I think about it is that like I'm just like, this isn't anything. Like we were just talking about this. I feel like last weekend was like of NBA Twitter and NBA Instagram of just like LeBron kind of has a misstep or like steals somebody's like water and then gives it back to them 2 seconds later, and everybody's like 10 cry laugh emojis and they're like straight comedy, and I'm like, no, it's not. He's kind of goofy, but if he was in a room with normal people and wasn't the best basketball player of all time, nobody would think that's funny, and it's not.
that's what I think. That's why it's so. It's so
That
funny
is
on like
why
a
it's
meta
funny.
level.
On a
Yeah.
meta, yeah.
Yeah.
And in the metaverse,
Yeah,
I
we're
might
in the
be
metaverse.
cracking
Oh
up.
yeah. Yeah. We've been to the metaverse. And
Yeah.
Nobody knew who you were.
The metaverse is so. That's really funny.
Why did that actually resonate? I was like, fuck.
That's what you say to LeBron, and it really affects him. No, I think you've seen footage of the metaverse, right?
Yeah,
It's janky as fuck.
it is.
Yeah.
It
Have you
looks
seen the
awful.
grocery shopping video?
Oh yeah, I love that.
Oh, we can create an entire great world, and then you're doing the same old shit.
What is
you
the
can't
point
afford
of
the groceries.
that?
It makes no sense. It looks, the graphics are horrible. This is what companies are delving billions of dollars
It's
into.
also just VR. Like they're acting like
Yeah.
it's this groundbreaking technology and it's just VR. And I got a little fucking VR headset for Christmas when I was like 15.
Yeah.
And
I hung out with Marika in a VR chat room in like 2020. And Nike putting money into that experience, I can't imagine that. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
no
crazy.
shade to Marika, but that was one of the worst experiences of my life.
it's probably so
I saw
awkward.
an article, and I don't mean to keep us going for this.
Oh,
episode.
I'll cut this out, but yeah.
Okay.
So like it'll be a tight product, but you
okay,
can
okay.
spew nonsense.
Yeah, all right, whatever. I read an article that was saying that Facebook, or sorry, I should address it by its real name now.
Meta.
Meta.
Yeah.
Meta just patented a technology that will track your eyes and also the way your body moves in VR, in the VR space, to serve you ads, which is insane.
That's awful.
yeah, it's literally
What does
so
that
crazy.
mean?
So like I guess if you like move a specific type of way, like you'll get ads recommended based on that. So I guess
Like if you move, like you have like joint pain. it'll
Yeah.
be Like what the fuck?
if you limp when you move.
There was actually this woman in England, I think, probably like in the late 80s, early 90s, I think, and she patented a Robert.
She what?
No, it's just.
Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of the Headgum Podcast. We'll be back again next Friday, again with the white vans. And this was great. I think we all had a great time, especially at the end.
No, the ending was probably the worst part.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Norm.
Fuzzy sucks.
That was a Headgum original.